Hello, my lovely Aries, sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs. Welcome to your weekly pre-shuffle with me. This is where we get the context for your week ahead. We explain your download, we get your relationship, love, oracle, and then we get the three positions of the traditional tarot. I am using the Hermetic Tarot deck for right now. And your download, Aries, if this resonates, this is like you feel very strongly about this. Like you feel very, I feel like it's you. It might be the cross watcher, but I really feel like this is you. You feel so like not with me, not this time, not now. Like you're very clear about what you don't want. Very clear, and very clear about what you do want. And you have been making some concessions, it feels like some concessions on something that is very deep and very meaningful to you. And you just don't feel like you've gotten that same consideration back. Now, you may have been making some concessions because someone else is going through something. I'm not really sure about that, but let's dig in. What does this relationship oracle have to say for my Aries sun signs? Past life relationship. You have known each other before. That's probably, have something to do with why you're making concessions for them. Ooh, and you have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I kind of like this. So, perspective is so important. I'm seeing it from your perspective. So from your perspective, it's like, I need this. Let's complete the energies. Let's complete the story of energies. What's going on for my Aries is this week? Honeymoon came up for somebody else. This is like the second or third time today that honeymoon came up. Aww, maybe people are falling in love. But it's not without some shifts and changing the dynamics of people's relationships. What's the message I'm here to deliver to my Aries is Sun, Moon, Risings. Oh, the Eight of Swords. Lord of shortened force. Here's the thing. You're cutting off your own energy, Aries, by a narrow perspective, a limited perspective. And God, I feel you very strongly. You really mean it. I know you really mean it. All right, let's figure this out. What's going on with my Aries this week, Sun? Something it did. It's the devil. I see the bat. The devil, Lord of the gates of matter. Okay, really got to be careful here. Really. This could be selfishness. You could be really blinded by your own thing, your own feeling, your own perspective here. And it may be blindfolding you to something else that's bigger happening in the situation. What's going on? What's the message? What's the last message for my Aries? But whatever this past life relationship is, whoever's triggering you the most, you're here to learn from them for whatever happens to be. I felt something flip. But all these cards look like they're all black and white like this, so it just might. Oh, it's right here. The Nine of Swords. The 8 and the 9 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So you know what, Aries? You have the power to turn this whole week around and how you feel at any time. So the way you feel like you're projecting it outward, like not this time, not with me, you're like, that's good energy. We just have to augment it just like a very little bit, okay? So Lord of the forces of life. This is about staying balanced. Whenever the Wheel of Fortune brings you up to the very top, and even when it brings you to the very bottom, if you're on top of the world or at the bottom of the world, staying balanced no matter what. So that's going to be the theme for you this week, and to really figure out, mentally, what is a fear? What is holding me back? And what am I really righteous about? Because I like this honeymoon energy for you. There's something that you can really enjoy. So, this not with me or this not this time energy, that does need to be expressed. You do need to put up a boundary with yourself or with somebody else, or work through some kind of past life connection that you have with somebody in order to free yourself of either a bad influence, if it's like around you. You know, maybe someone's like really getting you really angry and like, yeah, you go fight them. And maybe that's not what you should be doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's see. I know you're feeling very strongly about this. This is a perfect example of why we go into the weeklies, because this needs more energy work. So I'm going to take us over there and guide us through this storm. So, Aries, if this kind of comes up for you, if you're really frustrated this week, join us on the flip side. There's like, I think I hit my 1,000th video. All these videos are all energy work readings. So, Aries, you can find so much over on the Patreon, on the very lowest tier. And of course, I'm available for one-on-one Zooms. So that's all in the link in the description box below, the patreon.com/theartigan and everything else, all my socials. So you are very well supported, Aries. If I don't see you on the flip side, have a lovely week. You can do this. I believe in you. And I hope to see you next week for next week's pre-shuffle. So until then, my loves, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, darlings. Mwah.